to do him any good. Wade Whitehouse is gone, and I believe that we will never see him again. Everything of importance, that is, everything that gives rise to the telling of this story, occurred during a single deer hunting season in a small town, a village located in a dark forested valley in upstate New Hampshire, where Wade was born and raised, and so was I, and where most of the Whitehouse family has lived for 5 generations. Think of a village in a medieval German folk tale. Think of a cluster of old and new, but mostly old, houses and shops, and a river running through, and hillside meadows and tall trees. The town is named Lawford, and it is 150 miles north of where I live now. Wade was 41 that fall and in bad shape. Everyone in town knew it, but was not particularly upset by it. In a village, you see people's crises come and go, and you learn to wait them out. Most people do not change, especially seen from up close. They just grow more elaborate. Consequently, everyone who knew Wade was waiting out his gloom, his heavy drinking, his dumb belligerence. His crisis was his character in sharp relief. Even I, down south in the suburbs of Boston, was waiting him out. It was easy for me. I am 10 years younger than Wade, and I abandoned the family and the town of Lawford when I graduated high school. Escaped from them, actually, though it sometimes feels like abandoned. I went to college, the first in the family to do that, and became a high school teacher and a man of meticulous routine. For many years, I regarded Wade as a gloomy, alcoholic, and stupidly belligerent man like our father. But now he had gotten into his 40s without killing himself or anyone else, and I expected that he would, like our father, get into his 50s, 60s, and maybe 70s the same way, so I did not worry about Wade. Though he visited me twice that fall and called me on the telephone often and at great length, several times a week and usually late at night after he had been drinking for hours and had sent everyone near him scurrying for safety, I was not moved much one way or the other. I listened passively to his rambling tirades against his ex-wife Lillian and his mournful declarations of love for his daughter Jill and his threats to inflict serious bodily harm on many of the people who lived and worked with him, people whom, as the town police officer, he was sworn to protect. Preoccupied with the details of my own life, I listened to him as if he were a boring soap opera on TV, and I was too busy or distracted by the details of my own life to get up and change the channel. It would pass, I felt, with the pain of his divorce from Lillian and of her remarriage and departure from town with Jill in tow. 6 more months, I felt, would do it. That would put him 3 full years beyond the divorce, 2 years beyond Lillian's move south to Concord, and well into springtime. Snowmelt running off the hills, the lakes breaking free of ice, daylight lingering into evening. Maybe he will fall in love with someone else, I thought. There was a woman, he said, he slept with now and again, a local woman named Margie Fogg, and for the most part he spoke fondly of her. If nothing else, I thought, Jill will eventually grow up. Children often force parents to grow up by first growing up themselves. Though I am childless and unmarried, I know this. Then one night something changed, and from then on my relation to Wade's story was different from what it had been before, since childhood. That night, willed detachment got replaced by, sympathy? More than sympathy, I think, and less. Empathy. A dangerous feeling to both parties. I mark it by the change I heard in Wade's tone of voice during a phone call he made to me a night or 2 after Halloween. It may have been